welcome to Don't Tell Mama. As a courtesy to our performers, we ask that there be no picture taking, no texting. Please turn off all your cell phones and keep the aisles clean for performers and the wait staff. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. And now please welcome Deborah Stone.
Welcome to RR's Broadway, as I write it down. Tonight, a very special episode of Ricky Ritzel's Broadway. Eve realizes her true lesbianism and roams the world in search of another woman to share her love with. Any woman. The gypsies realize they're really a public menace and all run for political office as Republicans. And finally, Nellie Forbush reveals herself as a Japanese spy known as Nagasaki Nellie. All tonight. No, that's not true. It's all a lie. I just want to do a special episode. I want to scare you because we're close to Halloween. See? Very scary. I want to scare you after the especially gorgeous number, the opening number from the first show we're doing, The Apple Tree.
Yeah.
It's comprised of 3 stories. Let's see, the first one is Mark Twain's Diaries of Adam and Eve. The second act is based on Frank Stockton's Lady or the Tiger. And the third is based on Jules Pfeiffer's Passionella. The working title for the show was Come Back, Go Away, I Love You. Until the producer Stuart Ostrow and director Mike Nichols decided on The Apple Tree. Initially, the male lead was to be Dustin Hoffman, but his singing voice was deemed not strong enough, and Mike Nichols gave him something or other to do. Nichols knew Barbara Harris since she was a teenager in Chicago, because she lived in the same block where he and a group of young actors were revamping an old Chinese restaurant to house their fledgling company, Second City. She wandered in one day and asked what they were doing. He said, "We're building a theater. Want to be in it?" She said, "Sure." And that was the end of that. Alan Alda, Larry Blyden, and Barbara Harris were the leads. And they opened October 18, 1966 at the Schubert. Ran for 463 performances. And now we heard Eve sing about the joys in the Garden of Eden. Things begin to get tense between her and Adam, but she's beginning to have feelings for him. She eventually moves in with Adam, and Eve discovers more things about the garden. Then she goes down by a pond and meets a snake who tells her there's so much more to know if she just eats an apple from the tree Adam said was forbidden. Please welcome our own little devil that always enticed the Aaron Moore sheep.
Listen closely, let me fill you in about the rich, ripe, brown, red, rosy apples they call forbidden fruit. What I'm about to say is confidential, so promise you'll be mute. Because if every creature in the garden knows, they'll come round like hungry buffaloes, and in no time there'll be none of those precious apples left for you and me. Well, in the average apple, you're accustomed to skin, seed, flesh, and core. But you will find that these are special apples that give you something more. For every seed contains some information you'll need to speed your education. The seeds indeed of all creation are here. Why be foolish, my dear? Come with me to that tree. With every sweet and juicy, luscious bite of this not forbidden fruit, you'll see your mind expand and your perceptions grow more and more acute. And you can teach him plumbing and philosophy, new techniques for raising pottery, woodcraft, first aid, home economy. Madam, Adam will be overjoyed when he becomes aware of your attainment. He'll be with loving pride, and he will say, "Oh Eve, you're indispensable. Please don't leave my side." And with your nifty newfound education, you'll relish every conversation, while you'll be Adam's inspiration this way. Just an apple a day. Come with me. Wait and see to that tree now.
Now, where am I? What show is this? Oh, there it is. Meanwhile, Adam has been singing the praises of the wonderful garden. Here's someone who can always take a rib. I had to go there, come on. Please welcome Sidney Meyer.
I see animals, the birds and flowers, every color, every shape and size, moss and pebbles and a host of wonders gleaming everywhere I aim my eyes. So if ever I'm attacked by boredom, I'll just open up my eyes and see this diversified, curious, fascinating, bountiful, beautiful, beautiful world. I hear chattering and I hear chirping, whistling, murmuring, and honks and snorts. When I simply take the time to listen, I hear music of 1,000 sorts. So if ever I should rest my eyes, my ears can easily describe to me this diversified, curious, fascinating, bountiful, beautiful, beautiful world. World, thank you very much for all I see, hear, taste and touch, plus every whiff I sniff. Still, it's possible a day may come when momentarily the world wears thin. If I weary of the world outside me, I can always take a good look in. For along with every cloud and cobweb, I'm emphatically a member of this diversified, curious, fascinating, bountiful, beautiful, beautiful world. I love.
Now, the second story tells of a ruthless kingdom where the king and his daughter are having a huge banquet. The entertainment is a prisoner given a choice of two doors. One behind one is a beautiful woman who he gets to marry. Behind the other is a ravenous tiger who he doesn't get to marry. The captain and his army return from a victorious battle, and the king takes his court to go celebrate. The captain is left with a beautiful slave. The king's daughter emerges and dismisses the slave only to reveal she and the captain are lovers. The king catches them and sentences the captain to the two-door trial. His daughter convinces the royal tiger keeper, very important job, to tell her which door is which. Once she knows, she's very, very self-assured. Please welcome back the always tempting Deborah Stone.
I've got what you want. I've got what you need. I know how much
Then she sees the beautiful slave girl being led to the door. She realizes if she saves his life, he must marry the slave girl. As the room fills with the royal court, she indicates to the captain which door to choose. The lights dim as the captain begins to open a door. So there. The third story is about Ella, a chimney sweep who dreams of being a movie star. Little does she know her friendly neighborhood godmother has overheard her most dire wish. And here's the very dreamy Tanya Moberly.
Chimneys are cozy, chimneys are warm. I think of chimneys as ports in a storm. But warm and cozy or not, I would give up the lot if I could only be a movie star. Movie star, a beautiful, glamorous movie star. No one imagines I harbor this hope. People who know me keep sending me soap. They see soot stains and tar. They'd see how wrong they are if I could only be a movie star. A movie star. To be a movie star. A beautiful, glamorous, radiant, ravishing movie star. Nobody will say no to me now. No one. He's as gorgeous as
Now, her godmother warns her she can only be Passionella from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. She walks out in the street and becomes the world's most famous movie star with a lifetime movie contract, but feels something's missing. Love. She meets a wild hippie singer and is instantly smitten. He rejects her, saying she's a phony. She tells her producer she wants to play a chimney sweep in the next picture. She does, and she wins the Oscar. Presenting it to her is the wild hippie singer, who is now head over heels for her. They spend the night together, but at 4 a.m., she turns back into Ella. And much to her surprise, he turns into a glasses-wearing nerd. They giggle, shuffle off, and live happily ever after. The end. Change heart. This takes longer than it used to. That's I'm glad you didn't hold your breath. Okie doke. So, where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Based on short stories published in the New Yorker, Bajour concerns an NYU anthropology student, Emily, following gypsy leader Cockeye Johnny to her research of nomadic gypsies. His pursuit lately is obtaining $9,000 to purchase Anyanka to marry his son. Anyanka is the daughter of the King of Newark. Anyanka wants this too and arranges a Bajour, which is a Romani word for a con game in which lonely and happy women are swindled out of their life savings. Complications arise when it's revealed Emily's widowed mother is the target. Don't look for a revival of this show anytime soon. The score for the show was written by Walter Marks and booked by playwright and screenwriter Ernest Kernoy. It was directed by Lawrence Kasha. Musical numbers were staged by Peter Gennaro. Bajour opened at the Schubert Theater November 23rd, 1964, and actually had a respectable run of 232 performances. Herschel Bernardi, Nancy Dussault, and Chita Rivera were the stars. To celebrate the gypsies showing up, Gypsy King Cockeye Johnny announces their arrival. Bear with me. Hey, New York, long time no see. 10 years we've been on the road, my tribe and me. Picking pockets in Pittsburgh, reading poems in Duluth, stealing hubcaps in Detroit, swindling suckers in Butte. Hey, New York, let me police sirens ring. I welcome back to Cockeye Johnny and Bo the King. New York, New York, the gypsies are moving in. They're a rich and booming big town where the actions break the scene. So move over, move over, move over, New York. The gypsies are moving you. Now statue in your harbor says give me a tiled and poor. And an invitation wrote like that means us. For we are poor. But we brought the palm readers and the dream books, the tea leaves and the cup. So move over, New York. The gypsies are moving up. And it goes on like that for quite some time. Now, the thing is, if I can find it, there it is. Investigating and keeping an eye on the anthropology student Emily, you know, she wants to follow Johnny for research. Now, here to explain, she has a predicament. Here to explain that predicament is the ever-curious Goldie DeVere.
Where is the tribe for me? Where, living in some primitive stage, is that unstudied breed who somehow managed coming of age unhelped by Margaret Mead? Where is my ethnic group? Where are those savage pre-Adamites who live unseen, unknown, waiting to show me puberty rights that I can call my own? You're not an advocate. You're not an etymologist until you get the word. You're not an ornithologist until you get the bird. Like some anthropologist, I haven't got a breath. I'm not an anthropologist until I write a diatribe on why a tribe is there. But where can they be at? Where's their natural habitat? Where they still roam free, anthropologically. Tell me where is the tribe for? Sometimes I see myself searching through the jungle darkened on safari, searching for my tribe, for the wild birds, poison darts, and the jungle cats, and the tsetse fly. Food gone, water gone, all the guides have run away. The drums, searching for my tribe, the boa constrictors, the gorillas, and the quicksand, shloop, shloop, and the onward through the area, burning with malaria, alone on my safari, and there's no one to be sorry if I rot with dry rot. Look there here's a try for me. No more laughing hyenas. No more snapping dragons. No more drums bumping away. No more Yes, here's my tribe. Now they come to greet me, crying, Juana, Juana. Yes, I'm Juana. I'm Juana tribe. And they take me to meet their chief. As I enter a large hut, I hear the strange music come. Oh no, it can't be. It's Albert Schweitzer. You beat me to it again. Albert, tell me, where is the tribe for me? One who has not heard of NYU, DAR, or LBJ. People who bear no allegiance to CIO or CIA. Oh, please, I'm on bended knees. Where are these aborigines who were meant to be my PhD? Tell me where is the tribe for me?
Let that sink in for a minute. Wait a minute, I'll find it here. All right, investigating and keeping an eye on these gypsies is Lieutenant Lou, who's also an old friend of Cockeye Johnny. He and Emily are basically working side by side for different reasons. Johnny wants to get the King of Newark's daughter to marry his son for $9,000. And the daughter, Anyanka, decides to help by staging a Bajour. While investigating her, Emily and Lieutenant Lou have their palms read by Anyanka, planting romance in both their minds. Please welcome the seductive Eve Eaton.
Your hand, Bajour. Let me see your hand. Are you afraid of the gypsy? Your palm, Bajour. Let me read your palm. Listen to the wisdom of the gypsy. A strong man, Bajour. Gentle and kind, yet empty and sad in repose. Hear the lifeline, hear the fortune line, and hear the love line. See where it goes. Your love line is straight, your love line is long. It tells of a love unabiding and strong. Your young years will pass like dreams filled was only one man for you.
Eventually, the victim of the Bajour is known to be Emily's mother. Now, Lieutenant Lou figures out what is happening, but Emily is more interested in the ritual than her mother being swindled. Lou impulsively kisses Emily, and she is confused. Once again, here's Goldie DeVere.
Just because I found his kiss appealing doesn't mean I care for him. It was just a temporary feeling, flying on a fleeting whim. Just because I'm restless as a kitten, floating in a trap, doesn't have to mean that now I'm bitten and smitten by romance. My heart's a quiver, but must it be love? Sure, I shiver, but must it be love? Here is the stillness. I am chill tonight. Still, chill or illness can't explain my plight. My thoughts assemble, then fly like a dove. Sure, I tremble. Must it be love? This feeling frightens me, yet I adore it. Should I trust it? Why must it be love? Any other feeling I could take in stride. Any other feeling I could cast aside. But this emotion just pulls me along like an ocean. Its tide is so strong. If this is love, then am I ready for it? No, that's just it. Oh, must it be love? I just mustn't let it be
Emily's mother is saved from the scam. The King of Newark realizes he's the victim of his daughter's Bajour. Anyanka and Johnny's son get together, as do Emily and Lieutenant Lou. Everyone is happy as the gypsies set off to take America. This is the end. Change card.
Thank you.
I'm no fool. I'm not getting up. Now, before we present our final show, there are a few thank yous to make. Everyone here, Don't Tell Mama, thank you. Hey, Don't Tell Mama. Sidney Meyer and Tony Moberly for the use of the hall. Our man on lights, Adam DiCarlo. Don't forget your wait staff, Randy and Nicola. This amazingly talented cast, thank you very much. I love it. And all of you for coming out tonight, thank you very much. Don't forget, our next show is the day after Thanksgiving, November 26th, when we will present selections from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and the shortest title of the evening, On Your Toes. So we'll see you then. Now, where am I? Oh, here we are. James Michener, his experience in the Navy during World War II led to 19 stories completed and collected called Tales of the South Pacific. First pitched as an MGM movie, it ended up in the hands of Rodgers and Hammerstein. Getting the final product was a rather easy effort, and casting was also fairly simple, getting Mary Martin, Metropolitan Opera star Ezio Pinza, with Josh Logan directing. Notable for the first time in a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical is the absence of a ballet. Set on a beautiful island, the Navy has set up operations to prepare ousting the Japanese from a nearby island. Among the servicemen are a troop of female Navy nurses. One in particular is Nellie Forbush, who declares unashamedly what the marvelous Maeve Flather is going to tell us.
When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably crude. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face, hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this
She is falling for a local plantation owner, Emile de Beck, who was already in love with her. He reminds her how they met, and it was love at first sight. Please welcome the wonderful guy himself, Tommy J. Dose.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded road, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, you may hear her call you across a crowded room. Then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
That's Tommy J. Dose. Back at Navy headquarters, the sailors lament their current situation. Please welcome to give their point of view, accompanied by Stephen Ray Watkins, Those Girls.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea. We got mangoes and bananas, we can pick right over trees. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got days. We get packages from home, we get letters, we get shows. We get pieces from our skippers and advice from Tokyo Rose. We get letters doused with perfume, you get dizzy from the smell. What don't we get? You know damn well. We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for. There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. We feel restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in brief. We feel every kind of feeling but the feeling of relief. We feel hungry as the wolf though when he met Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel? We don't feel good. There is one particular thing that has nothing whatsoever in any way thinks like a dame. Wah, wah, nothing acts like a dame or attracts like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine dame.
Oh, that tickles me. I love it. We need to get back to the story, of course. As if you all didn't know it already. You theater-savvy kids, you out there. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. Where are we? There it is. When local Bloody Mary gets a glimpse of newly arrived Lieutenant Cable, she begins to lure him to the mysterious island a short distance away. Please welcome the alluring Maria Plantilla.
Most people live on a lonely island, in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for a night
Nellie is assigned with finding out more about the Beck. Rumors of him murdering someone in France lead Nellie to declare to the other nurses she's ending her relationship. Then Emile suddenly shows up. She discusses his life in France, and he admits standing up to a bully who died after they fought. He believes in universal freedom. He also declares his love for her and asks her to marry him. He leaves and she sings. And then always away. Now, I'm in Love with the Wonderful Guy is one of the famous songs from the show. But in 1959, Judy Garland performed an arrangement at the old Metropolitan Opera House that went like this.
Oh my God.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August, right as high as a blueberry pie. When I feel I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither, and you'll know there's a lump in my eye. You'll know there's a lump in my throat. I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as bright and as gay as a daisy, a cliche of May coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a daisy, pouring light on the view. I'm corny and Kansas in the 4th of July. If you'll excuse the expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as bright and as gay as a daisy in May, cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm corny, high as the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. And that's when they started to tear the place down. Wow, funny how a simple time signature changes everything. Also, this is interesting, as originally planned, Mary Martin was supposed to conclude I'm in Love with a Wonderful Guy with an exuberant cartwheel across the stage. This was eliminated after she vaulted into the orchestra pit, knocking out the orchestra conductor. They have her doing all these bizarre things. Never mind. Nellie's introduced Emile's children from his first wife, a Polynesian. She's shocked and realizes she has deep-seated racist feelings and leaves Emile devastated. Back at the base, the Thanksgiving follies are underway, and Nellie is on stage. And Nellie is on stage.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow, she's as narrow as an arrow. And she's broad, where a broad should be broad. 101 pounds. That's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie, only 60 inches high. Every inch is packed with dynamite. Her hair is blonde and curly. Her curls are hurly-burly. Her lips are pips. I call her hips twirly and whirly. She's my baby. I'm her pet. I'm her booty. She's my trap. I'm caught. You don't want to run 'cause I'm having so much Hair is blonde and curly, curls are hurly-burly. Her lips are pips, they call her hips twirly and whirly. She's my baby, I'm her puppy, I'm her puppy. She's my trapper, I'm covered. I don't wanna run, 'cause I'm having so much fun with honey. Believe me, son, she's a cookie, who can cook ya? Jugger, ain't being funny. Sonny, put your money on my honey bun.
That's Lauren Shine and Matt Carter. More, no, more, no, more, no, more, no, more, no, more, no.
I can take you all on, don't I?
Now, Nellie admits to Neil she can't feel the same way about him and leaves. He decides to accompany Lieutenant Cable on the dangerous mission and laments what he has lost. Please welcome the resplendent Tommy J. Dose.
One dream in my heart, one love to be living for, one love to be living for. This merely was mine, one girl for my dreams. One partner in paradise, this promise of paradise, this merely was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away. Only to fly as day flies through moonlight. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once really was mine. So clear and deep are my fancies of things I wish were true. I'll keep remembering evenings I wish I'd spent with you. I'll keep remembering kisses from lips I'll never own, and all the lovely adventures that we have never known. One love to be living for,
is killed. Now Nellie realizes how foolish she has been and vows to ask Emile for forgiveness. The battle to overcome the Japanese is in full force, and Nellie is spending her time with Emile's children. She notices someone coming. It is Emile. They embrace, and that's it.
Once you have found her, never let her go.
Once you have found her, never let her
show business, it's okay. They don't get it. This is all that's left?
Lovely to see you.